Okay. Oh my goodness. Politics with Laura here. Okay. Look up here. Merchant and Bradley's text messages. Oh! Oh, this fire. It is fire. If I had those sounds, I would use it. Oh, shots fired. Bradley was in up to his eyeballs helping Merchant to get her case. To set up her case, to do the motions, all of that. He was in it from the beginning. I believe now, based on information and belief, that Terrence had to do a get back. He had to get back at Wade, Nathan Wade. You kicked me out of the law firm. Yeah, okay. There were a couple of accusations and you had to pay some money, but that's okay. You still are supposed to keep me no matter what, man. We've been friends for 10 years. And that right there should count for something because you know, okay, because it was a client and she said I got touchy feely with her. And then, yeah, there was that assistant attorney. We went out a couple of times, and he claimed I got touchy feely with him too, and paid him out some money out of the escrow. But you know, you ought to just overlook that. That right there should be overlooked. But no, you had to get rid of me. So this is a get back, because I know where the bodies are buried. Oh man. He gave it up, and there are more text messages coming out. And when they come out, I'll make sure you know. All right, let's get down to it. I'm going to show it, but I'm going to read it on my phone. But I'm going to show it up here because it's too small. I mean, I can see, but not that small. All right. Before I get into it, all of this stems on them. Hunter and Joe Biden. They're up to their eyeballs in this. They're up to their eyeballs in these DAs going after Trump for election subversion, election interference. But it has been proven, and I'm going to go back over this at some other time and show how Joe Biden was interfering. And matter of fact, I'm going to see if I can interview some people from these towns to where Democrats kept Republican counters out of the office to see what was going on. It was a big mess. Big mess. All right, let's get to the first one. Let me make sure I make this big. All righty, let's go with number one. Right there. Okay. Ashleigh says, so the FCDA open record says they do not have the original contract for when Nathan began work. They only have his renewal contract. Is this possible? And she texts it to him, says, see the attachment. Terrence says, wow. Types back, wow. Ashleigh says, they are stalling big time. Terrence says, yes, they are. Yes, they are stalling big time. Okay. Ashleigh says, do you still think she's going to deny? Terrence says no. Terrence says too many people saw their interaction. Wow. So it was like basically like an open secret. Everybody knew that they were together. Okay. Ashleigh says, me too. I think they'll admit it. Okay. Terrence says, how much was Cross paid? And the other special prosecutor? That's an interesting question. Ashleigh says Cross was paid $250 and Floyd was paid $150. Now it makes me wonder how much was Terrence paid. Ashleigh says they went to Australia in December. Oh my God. They went to Belize, Australia, Bahamas, Napa, Bahamas City Beach, Royal Caribbean and Norwegian cruise. Happy birthday. I love the pic. Thank you, Terrence says. Is this something, I think that there's something going on between Terrence and Ashleigh, and they both are married, okay? A wedding ring that doesn't stop you from doing anything. It doesn't. But I'm just saying, this is a little bit, I don't know. Maybe, possibly. Ashleigh says, I'm subpoenaing Chris Campbell and Nathan's office stuff. I fear it would look suspicious. She put but it would look suspicious if I did not also subpoena you. But I plan to put Nathan and Fani on the stand and only have others under subpoena for backup. Interesting. So, she's going to subpoena Terrence as well, but not put him on a stand. That's quite interesting because here she's trying to protect him. But that's not what happened. No. It fell apart. But let me get back to the text. She says, I'll leave you out, but I think I don't have to subpoena you. It would look fishy. What do you want me to do? Terrence says, I'm okay with it. Ashleigh says, liked, I'm okay with it. Ashleigh says, it is my hope they do the right thing before then. Terrence says, you are my friend and I trust you. They will not. They are arrogant as French fries. She thinks she won the other day when she didn't have to be deposed, that she wouldn't have to be deposed. Ashleigh says, that wasn't a win. Thompson set him up. Nathan can admit that all on the 31st, and that if he doesn't, then Thompson will make Fani sit. He basically gave Nathan a chance to protect her, but if he doesn't tell all, then Fani will have to sit. Nathan's finances makes him look like he owes a lot of money when he began this. Bradley said, owed who? Owed to who? Terrence says, not true. Ashleigh says, loans. Not true. Ashleigh says, not true. It may be a it may be a coincidence. He was highly leveraged. Terrence says, that's on paper. He also says, Ashleigh says, what do you mean? Very, very interesting. So it's like the two of them are just going back and forth like old friends. Just going back and forth. And Ashleigh says, just date. Don't hire him, meaning Nathan and Fani. Do you think it started before she hired him? Terrence, absolutely. They started when they left the DA's office and was a judge in South Fulton. They met at the municipal court CLE conference. That's what I figured. When he was married. Oh, Fani said when he was married. I'm sorry, Ashleigh said when he was married. Then Ashleigh asks, is this accurate? Upon information and belief, Willis and Wade met while they both were serving as magistrate judges and began their romantic relationships at that time. Terrence says, no, municipal court. Thank you, Ashleigh says. And then Ashleigh says, like, just date, don't hire him. Do you think it started before she hired him? Terrence says, absolutely. It started when she left the DA's office and was a judge at South Fulton. They met at the municipal court CLE conference. That's what I figured. Oh man, oh man, oh man. They're up to their eyeballs in this. Completely up to their eyeballs. And it only looks like this. It looks like this to me. Like I said, Terrence is mad. He's mad that he got kicked out of the firm. Now he had to start his own firm, go get his own clients. He had to do this, he had to do that, do all these things. And he had a nice, comfy position there at the firm with Wade. And everybody shared everything. So when Wade got that big old $360,000 check, that was split. Expenses were paid as he said, as he testified to. And then the money was split in between Bradley, Campbell, and Wade. So whatever everyone brought something in, it was split three ways. It went towards utilities and everything, and then what was left went to them. Terrence had to get back. He had to get him back. To me, Terrence is so beta. Oh my goodness. Snitching. And he was snitching hard. Yeah. Oh, it was before then. Oh yeah, that. Oh, blah, blah, blah. I have no words. I don't have any words. But I will say this. More is coming out. Oh, more is coming out. More is coming out. On that note, please stay tuned, like, subscribe. They're for free. Many of you are watching, but you're not subscribing. You're not even liking. If you don't like my content, say, hey, Politics with Laura, I don't like your content. Say something. On that note, I want to thank you for stopping by.